Hey everybody! So the other day I posted a video of myself and I was singing What a Wonderful World, and I had created a video of a book based on the same song. And so a lot of people were asking me how I did that, because I was able to get the pages to move and line up with my words, and I had a video clip of myself in the corner. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that on iMovie. Um, so first thing you want to do is you want to record yourself singing your song or reading your book, whatever it is you're doing, and you can do that on any device. Doesn't really matter. You're gonna set that aside, and we'll come back to that later. Then you're gonna take pictures of all the pages in your book. So I'm going to do just the first three couple of pictures. So I'm going to drag my picture. Okay, I've got the cover of the book. I'm going to do the first two pages of my book. Okay, so as you can see, this is how long. It says 4 seconds that my page lasts for my video. That part doesn't matter yet, but we will get to that part. But as you can see, my picture is moving. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're going to click your picture, and you're going to go up here to the cropping tool. So there's a couple different options. You could do fit, which is the whole picture. You could do crop to fill, so that's just one part of the picture in place. And then there's Ken Burns. So you have two different frames where it says start and one that says end. So you can choose where you want your picture to start, how big or how small you want it, and then where you want it to end. And that's what's going to make it move. Okay, so let's say I have it starting at the top and then going to the bottom of the picture. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so you can see it kind of moves fast right now. That just depends on the length that I mentioned earlier of your clip. So if you want it to be slow for like 10 seconds, okay, it'll be slow. If you make it 2 seconds, 1 second, it's going to go fast. So that's up to you. And the words in your video clip that we will add later. If your picture comes out sideways like mine, you can also fix that in the crop tool. You can rotate right here to fix it. Another cool effect would be if you want to zoom in or out. So let's see, that's the end box. I want the start box. So if I want to make it zoom out, I'm going to make my starting frame small and then my ending frame big, okay, to make it look like it's zooming out. So let's watch that. So you can see it's zooming out now. Okay, and then this last picture, let's fix that. I like to have my frames go left to right, just like how you read a book. If you teach small kids like I do, it just makes more sense that way. So now if you look, my picture's going from left to right. So let's watch that whole thing and see how that looks. Okay, so not too bad. If you're like me and you think that going between one picture to the other just looks kind of choppy, you can use transitions. iMovie has a lot of different transitions. The one that I like to use is cross dissolve. You just click and drag it in between your pictures, your clips, and then if you watch, it just looks a lot cleaner. It fades from one picture into the next. Okay, so if you want to do transitions, you can. totally up to you. Now I'm going to take the video that I recorded earlier, and I'm going to place it, I'm going to click and drag, and I'm going to place it on top of the pictures. I don't want to place it next to the pictures, I want to place it on top, above. Okay, so if you watch, if we start from the beginning, it goes straight from my picture into the video, and that's not what I want. I want this to be a second screen at the bottom. So I'm going to show you. You're going to click on your video clip, and you're going to go to these two squares up here. This is the video overlay settings. Okay, you have a couple different options. Cutaway is what I just showed you. Split screen is if you want to split the screen in half. What I use is picture in picture. So now my video clip is a little picture of me in the corner, and I can place myself wherever I want. I can make it however big I want. So that's up to you. I just put myself in the corner. So then now when you watch, my video shows up in the corner. Okay. So here's the tedious part. I'm going to have to listen through my video to line up the pictures of the book to the words of the song. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to the part where the very first words in the song appear. So you kind of got to anticipate it. You kind of got to stop it like right before. So you see where this line is, that's where I stopped it. So I'm going to make this picture go all the way out to where I stopped. Now let's see how that looks if it lines up with the words. I see trees of green. Okay, so that worked out pretty good. And then, but red roses, the picture appeared too soon before I even finished the last phrase. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to listen to the song and stop. You got to anticipate, so you stop right before I hear the next part of the song. Okay, so that's where I stopped the clip. I'm going to make this drag out a little longer right before I stopped. Okay, so let's watch and see how that looks. Red roses too. Okay, and that seemed to look pretty good also. But now, this is too short because I'm still singing the phrase, I see them bloom for me and you, before the picture, or long after the picture has ended. So I'm going to listen again and try to figure out where I need this picture to stop. I see them bloom for me and you. Okay, so that's where I stopped it. I'm going to drag this all the way out. Okay, and let's see how that looks. For me and you. Okay, good. So as you can see, your pictures are gonna, the length of your pictures just depends on the video and where your words line up. So it's not super hard to line them up. It's just tedious. So I did the first 3 pictures, and I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to show you what my final product looked like. Now you can see my final product. I've got my video clip with my song above all the pictures. I've got all my pictures with all their transitions. As you can see, it's a lot. Some pictures I have them going left to right. This one I have it zooming out. And if you want, at the end of your story. I had my clip, my video clip at the top end, and then my picture was still kind of showing at the end, and then I did a transition to finish it off. So whenever I end a video, I like to use the fade to black transition. That's totally up to you, however you want to do that. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you're able to make some awesome videos for your kids. And you know, the world is a crazy place right now, and we gotta stick together and help each other out. So if you want to stick around and watch the video, feel free. Thanks, guys. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky.